You're watching BusinessDay TV and I am Kaka. I'm currently at the KZN Energy Indaba as it marks a historic milestone as the first provincial summit of its kind, dedicated to seizing control of KwaZulu-Natal's energy future. And while Richards Bay is centered as South Africa's energy hub, I speak to key industry leaders on how this event seeks to accelerate industrial generation and security.
This inaugural KwaZulu-Natal Energy Indaba arrives at a critical time for our province and is setting in motion a platform that must grow into a flagship forum for dialogue, for collaboration, and for collective action.
MEC, thank you so much for joining us. The KZN Energy Indaba is the first of many. What are some of the key lessons or insights that you hope that business leaders and industry leaders that are here are leveraging from this?
The most important thing is to bring all the industry players under one roof to talk among themselves so that we can destroy the silo mentality towards development. But beyond the discussions that are going on today and tomorrow, we want to see concrete programs and projects on the ground to boost the actual development in this sector of energy, not only for KwaZulu-Natal, not only for Richards Bay, but KwaZulu-Natal, Richards Bay for South Africa.
You speak on concrete projects. I'd like us to look at what specific energy infrastructure projects are currently investment ready for the private sector co-funding.
New manufacturing industries are in the pipeline in the Richards Bay Industrial Development Zone, which is a plug-and-play kind of platform, so that be it the manufacturing of new batteries, be it the manufacturing of all sorts of additives that are required for the energy sector. And most importantly, we're looking into the green energy sector so that we should, as a country, be moving along with the entire world in that direction as well. And let us not forget, we still have got Eskom. Eskom is going to invest. It is projected that they are going to invest no less than 3,000 megatons of energy infrastructure here in Richards Bay, not for KwaZulu-Natal, not for Richards Bay, but for the entire economy of South Africa as a whole.
Honourable Mayor, what makes this region strategic to host this kind of event?
Richards Bay, that is Umhlatuza, is our economic hub here in the northern part of Zululand, in fact. So when we launched this energy summit here, that indicates that the industries that are here are going to get more energy and prosper. So the people around here, even in the outer local municipalities, are going to also get employment.
From this conference, what investments are you hoping to see and where to from here?
Well, I'm hoping that more will come in, and these that are already here will blossom if the energy has been boosted up.
The RBIDZ has been guided by a mandate to facilitate economic growth, attract investment, and provide world-class infrastructure. Today, that mandate carries even greater weight as our nation navigates one of the most complex and consequential challenge of our time, and that's energy security. We know that the country is facing an energy crisis, which I don't think has reached a level of stability where we can say all is in order, we can go home satisfied that we're not gonna have this crisis again. Now, the problem with energy crisis is that you can't attract investment. No one would want to invest their money in a country where energy supply is not guaranteed. And we thought that it's important because in Richards Bay Industrial Development Zone, we've got some energy projects that are part of our investment pipeline. So if we gather like this, we meet with stakeholders and role players in the space will be able to agree on a common approach in terms of how we convert those projects into real energy projects, which will then make Richards Bay an energy hub as provincial government has said it should be.
And how do you see Richards Bay evolving from a primary gas importer into a manufacturing hub for energy storage technologies needed for the rest of Africa?
Look, it's a very big moment. If you are an investor, the right place to invest your money in, it's in this place, in Richards Bay. There's a lot of possibilities, and you must remember that whilst we are dealing with the energy issue, but there are other downstream opportunities that are opening up. There'll be a demand for accommodation, there'll be demand for more logistics, there's going to be opportunities in the transport sector, there's going to be opportunities also for the retail sector, because the number of people who are going to come here is going to increase. So I'm saying it's got that ripple effect to many other sectors other than the issue of gas to power and other sources of energy generation.
Where to from here?
We must stop talking and roll up our sleeves and get down with it.
Can you please speak about what we need to ensure happens here in KZN for it to be a primary entry point for South Africa's gas to power transition?
Okay, there's quite a lot that is happening. As you have heard through the discussions today, that they already have quite a significant pipeline. 77% of that is energy. It involves a lot of things, but the anchor project is the gas to power energy, which a lot of work has started already in that. We know that long time ago, Eskom did get a Section 34 approval for the gas to power. And a lot of preparatory work is happening. Obviously, there are things that needs to be sorted out, regulatory things. Also, we know that the port, through TNPA and TPT, have done quite a lot of work to make sure that there is a terminal that will facilitate the import of LNG into the country, which will be done through a company called ZET. So work is already happening, but what needs to be done now is to finalize all the studies that are currently being done, finalize the regulatory issues that are required to be sorted for the project to start. But also it's a significant project. So there's quite a lot of capital investment that is required. So the teams will be engaging in terms of how it is funded, crowding in a private sector and all of that to make sure that the project is happening. But a good collaboration across a number of parties will be crucial for this project to move ahead. But we are encouraged, we've seen it in the discussions, that there's already that level of collaboration that is happening and commitment to move it.
Beyond industry leaders, the KZN Energy Indaba also drew businesses that are stepping up and making real moves in the energy sector.
Can you please tell us more about your business?
So we are Conlog, and as Conlog we produce electricity meters and water meters as of late. So we have smart meters now in place that basically eradicate or dismiss tampering or illegal connections, So with that, more municipalities are getting more revenues back, and we are trying to close that gap more and more every day.
We are farmers. We use essential oils to process and produce our cosmetics. We are in Richards Bay. We manufacture cosmetics and supplements.
We are an AI-powered smart water management utility enterprise. We have developed a patented and trademark system which monitors water quality in real time using our hardware that you can see before you.
How is it important for local businesses and entrepreneurs to engage and also participate in Energy Indaba's life?
First of all, exposure is critical. I mean, if you're developing a solution that addresses a very critical challenge currently, which is water, you must be seen where the big shot movers and big industry leaders are at. big companies such as South 32, Eskom are sponsoring this event. It's very imperative for us to be seen at this particular event to grow our market share and footprint.
This is where you build connections and get to basically expose your brand to people that aren't aware of it. You get more exposure and you get seen, you make contacts.
We want to leverage and see how our company can then enter the renewable space. We have been approached by stakeholders like KZN Growth Fund, so funding is there, markets is there. The only thing that we have to do is go back and work and work and work.
It's day 2 of the KZN Energy Indaba zoned into green entrepreneurship and nuclear energy as an alternative source, while unpacking the critical importance of removing barriers in order to accelerate investments in the province. As government, where to from here, and are there any specific projects that are in motion?
Well, we are talking energy in this Indaba. Today, I think you witnessed the signing ceremony of an agreement between RBIDZ and a very, very prominent company in the energy space. So we are very, very hopeful that energy will not be something that government pays lip service to. We are going to start seeing visible projects on the ground taking place. And as government, we are there. As ETIA, we are there. The MEC for ETIA is very, very vocal about us as the administration ensuring that we always put the people first. So the reason why we feel that this summit was important is so that there are beneficiations by the poorest of the poor and those who live in squalor and in destitution.
So Oliver, let's talk about the significance of signing and this collaboration and partnerships within private, government and all different stakeholders that need to bring these projects to life.
So the signing agreement that we had was between the CEO of the RBIDZ and myself as the project owner and director of Zululand Energy Terminal. It was a memorandum of understanding on how we're going to establish the gas hub that is going to be connected to the terminal, and the gas hub or the distribution point is then how we then distribute the LNG to potential customers, which is the gas to power customers with Eskom on the 3 gigawatts, it's the IPP customers about 1 to 2 gigawatts, and it also connects all the way to the Impangeni Lily pipeline for the industrial users. So it's a very important signing that we did, and it signals to many of our customers and to the industrial users that we have is that we are on plan in terms of delivering the gas. We cannot do this alone on the private side. Neither I think then government can make policy and make strategic plans without private investment. And I think what has happened today, and it's for us it's quite significant, but it shows that we have a common mindset, we have a common purpose, and I think it shows we have the interests of this country at heart.
We are very, very pleased with how this summit has turned out. I think you are my witness, we are here, you can see that we have big business from South Africa. We have powers that be within the fold of the national government, the provincial government, and of course we have very, very powerful people, who operate in the energy space. For that reason, we honestly wish to take this opportunity to thank the board of RBIDZ, to thank the MEC for ETIA for ensuring that this summit takes place. We can only say proof of the pudding will be in the eating, because we could meet like this, we can meet like this so many times, but if there are no projects on the ground that benefit the people, that create job opportunities, it will all be in vain.
As we bring the inaugural KwaZulu-Natal Energy Indaba 2026 to a close, we leave Richards Bay not just with a vision, but with a roadmap. I'm KwaZulu-Natal Energy Indaba from BusinessDay TV. Until next time, goodbye.